So let's talk about the Patriots' decision to sign Stefon Diggs. 3 years, $69 million. It is a lot of money for a guy who's 31 years old, coming off an ACL injury. But at the same time, I fully understand the Patriots making this move, and I think that they are wise to sign Stefon Diggs even for this kind of money. $26 million of it is guaranteed. But just when you look at the overall situation, the circumstance right now for the Patriots with Drake Maye finishing off his rookie year, coming into year two, he's supposed to be the future of the franchise. And the other guys that he's been, throwing the ball to, they're just not good enough to take Drake Maye to the level I think he can really get to. And, before the Diggs signing, they just didn't really have much receiver talent. And so now at least they have a guy who's a veteran, who knows what he's doing, who has been very productive in his career. And now there definitely are some potential risks here with the amount of money you're paying him, with his age, coming off an ACL injury. So it's not like there's no chance that this goes south. But I think that with where the Patriots are right now, this is the kind of risk you need to take. You can't just sit around and hope that eventually some receiver falls to you in the draft that you like, that eventually becomes good enough and can rise to that level with Drake Maye. I think that they really needed to make a move this offseason, and it really looked like they wanted Chris Godwin. He decides to stay with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And so with the other options that are out there, I'm completely fine and think that this is what the Patriots should have done, because you just have to give Drake Maye some help. And when you look at Stefon Diggs, before his injury last year, he was 7th in the NFL in catches right around when he got injured with 47 catches, and was 2nd on the Texans in receiving yards with 496 yards. These are some stats from ESPN. And they also said C.J. Stroud had a passer rating of 104 and completed 73% of his passes when targeting Diggs. And so before the injury, he was playing solid football. And I don't think you expect him to be the guy that he was in his prime. I think anytime a guy's coming off an ACL injury for the first part, but also 31 years old, you'd expect that they could decline a little bit. But I think that Stefon Diggs in this offense, no doubt he's an upgrade with the other receivers they had here. And I think that at the end of the day, you have to surround Drake Maye with talent. I would bet that they draft a offensive lineman in the first round. I think that they also need to bolster that offensive line. But I think with Vrabel here with New England now, clearly the biggest goal seemed to first be to solidify the defense. But now you really have to go after, just giving Drake Maye the supporting cast that can really take him to the next level. Because I think he's a solid quarterback. And I think that as the years go by, that he is going to grow into one of the better quarterbacks in the league. But you really just needed to get someone that he could trust. And I think he can build that connection with Stefon Diggs in this year. And, with Diggs, clearly he's not a long-term option. He signed a 3-year deal. I did read from Jordan Schultz that apparently the Patriots could potentially get out of the deal after one season. And so this is just a guy to come in and be that veteran presence who can produce right away. And then I think in the background, maybe they draft a receiver round 2, round 3, who can eventually, hopefully, become that guy for Drake Maye in, 3-4 years down the line. But for now, you needed to fill this hole, fill this massive need, which I feel like the Patriots had the worst receiver room in the NFL. And they have filled it here. And, worst case scenario, Stefon Diggs comes back. He doesn't play well. Maybe he doesn't return to his prior form because of the ACL injury. It's like, okay, you took a chance. Yes, it's a somewhat sizable amount of money, but for where you are with the Patriots, you had to make this move. So I like the move. I think that it's a fine signing for the Patriots. That's pretty much my thoughts on the situation. But if you want more NFL content, feel free to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.